everybody doing? Got it rolling, Cody? Excellent. So, thanks for attending today. Bonus lecture. Did you guys miss me on Monday and Wednesday? I missed you a lot, actually. I was down there thinking, dang, I could be up there teaching class. But that's okay, because we got to do it last Friday and this Friday. And hopefully this will work out. All right, so this is the key thing here. All you guys are getting the information a little ahead of everyone else. I'll have to send an email for those who aren't here, but we need to discuss some logistics today. We have Membranes lab report. Thanks to some of you guys who asked so nicely. We'll have that due on Monday. And that's good anyway, because that way I can give you back your figures. I have your figures for you from the Membranes lab, okay? So be sure to pick those up. You're going to have one more homework that hasn't been assigned yet, but I'll post that. I'll try to post that today. And I was looking at when to make that due. We could have made it due like the day after Thanksgiving or like Wednesday after Thanksgiving. But you have your lab presentations that are due, or you're going to do your lab presentations on Monday and Wednesday after Thanksgiving. So we're going to go ahead and push it back all the way to the end. Like December 5th is a Friday. And if you want to turn it in before that, that's great. But I can just already envision like people will be stressed out over other things. And so we're just going to push the stress back to December 5th a little bit. So we won't meet December 5th, but you'll just turn it in my box here, okay, across the hall. Disinfection lab reports too. Our last water lab. You don't have a figures assignment for the disinfection lab. And each person's going to do that individually, okay? You're going to do a lab report individually for the disinfection lab. Also due December 5th. So I'm pushing it back as far as I can to give you as much time as possible. But if you wait till December 4th, I guarantee you it's going to be a long night trying to do the homework and the lab report, okay? So should I bump it up? Should we make it due earlier to force you to do it? No? People are shaking their head. Okay. All right. Sometimes I would almost rather, for my own personal deadlines, I would almost rather people give me an earlier deadline so that I get it done. But we'll push it to December 5th. And then Tuesday, December 9th is our final exam. So we're looking forward to that. A big comprehensive exam too, right? And someone asked how much material from each section. We've had 2 exams so far, and then the final exam. So I think, who was I talking, was that with you, Jason? Who was I talking to about the final exam? I think it'll end up being sort of like half the exam will be this last third of the material, since you haven't had an exam on that, and about half the exam will be from the first 2 exams. So still pretty comprehensive, but focusing more on the last part of the material since you haven't been tested on that yet. Okay, does that make sense? Anything else that we need to discuss? Timing-wise? Logistics-wise? Am I forgetting anything? Do we need another homework or something squeezed in there? So Dr. Friedman talked to you about your lab reports, right? Or your presentations. So we're working that out, and we're going to make those assignments so you can do your lab presentations that week after Thanksgiving. Sound good? Okay, so let's be sure to end with enough time so that you can come collect your materials too.